Good morning. What's going on, people? How we doing today? Welcome to the Easy Stream, where we hang out in my fish room and we do whatever needs to be done. Sunday morning fish room hangout stream. What we got today? Well, let me say hi to people. Good morning. What's going on? I'm sitting here by the bottle sharks. Gotta take my glasses off because I can't see that close. What's up, people? Good
John
morning.
Mackenzie said, "Good morning, weirdos."
Oh, it's working. Is it working? Everybody hear that? Victor C. Good morning. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Color Guppies says start early. Nope, sorry, started right on time. I need every last minute I can get. Jenny Lynn, good morning. And good morning, Color Guppies. Bionic Bigfoot, good morning, good morning. John McKenzie, what's up, dude? Long Family Shoal, good morning, good morning. Merrick T, what's up? Window Liquor number 5, good morning, what's up, peeps?
Mel
Mel Wall's
said,
here.
I can't remember the last time I was on time.
You are on time. Salient, what's going on?
That's
good morning.
Lovely,
Oh, it's already starting. Already starting. New local Austin, what's up, man? Good morning. Scrolling. Go with the flow aquatics. What's up, Richard? Good morning, good morning. I think that's everybody here at the moment. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Say hi and say hi back. But what's going on? Just chilling. What do we got going on today? Just the usual.
Victor C
Suspects.
said, enjoying my depths unknown coffee mug this
Oh
morning.
yeah, me too. Hey, I got some ideas brewing here for some giveaway stuff. So currently working on a little package we might do as a giveaway. Still in the works, so I don't want to spoil it. But when it's ready, I'll let you know. Okay? Cool. Thanks. All the bells and whistles are working. Awesome. So what do we got today? If anybody was here last week, last week was the week that we moved mops, right? Did we move mops? I really got to write this down. Did we move mops last week? Does anybody remember? If not, I got to do it this week. Pencil. Mops? Question mark. Today is the 8th, so that would have been the 1st. 4-1. Today's the 7th, so that would have been the 30th.
Mel Wool said, I don't remember I was late.
I was here and I don't remember, so I have no excuse. All right, if I could read that, 3:31:24 question mark. I think we did it last week. I don't remember. I feel like we did it last week. What else did we do last week? I don't remember. But we got a lot of stuff to do. One thing I do know that we need to do this week is we need to address...
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, you moved mops. Yes, you did.
Thanks, Eduardo, and good morning.
Window
Thanks for being
Liquor
here.
#5 said, I think it was blue mops.
Blue mops, yes, I think it was. The blue mops, yeah, went to the parents. Yes. Good call. All right, so I'll put that down as a yes. Check mark, circle. Okay. Good. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, babies. The babies in some of these tanks are getting kind of big. I was looking. Here, you can look with me. Let's see. I have this new fancy thing. I don't know how well it works, but maybe I should move the bucket too. It might help. Are we seeing low enough here? Barely. Hang on. Let's get lower. The thing's still kind of stiff. Think we're seeing it now? Yes. This is one of the fry tanks. This is actually a quarantine tank that I brought all the fish I had in this tub from last summer. There's a bunch of blue dream shrimp, which are still in there, and whatever fry. I think I had some luminatus and a couple of Gertrudes that actually made it from the summer tub that came out. But luminatus did better. Yeah. So I've since moved, the fry out, but this is where I'm hatching the Gertrudes out of. And I only thought there was like one, two. I just saw a little baby in there the other day. But there are quite a bit of little dudes in there hiding in that. There's no Blackbeard here, not yet. Let's keep them out of the way. But there is a ton of guppy grass in here. Like, that's where they're all hiding. Oh, wait, there's more than one moth in here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, I think I need to thin some of this guppy grass out. Maybe a lot of this guppy grass out. Try and catch some of these babies. Hopefully not disturb too much. This is going to be a process. Because there's so many shrimp in this grass. Like, I can touch them. They don't even care. They're like, hey, that's me. Leave me alone. There's one of the babies that needs to move. Let's get into this, man. Let me think how to do this. I'm going to drain some of this tank into a bucket. I'm going to pull the guppy grass and put it in the bucket. That way, if anything gets stuck in it, it's not going to die. All right? And when I feel like we're in a good position, then we'll catch the fish. Okay. Let's get the bucket.
Victor C said, Jason, your fish decided to panic during the earthquake recently.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, anybody else here experience? I was sitting here, and all of a sudden
Master
the whole
Aquatics,
house
just
shook.
call me, Eduardo said. Do you
It's
have
like-
enough grass to fulfill the chat's grass needs?
Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, but anyway, on is that Friday? Yeah, Friday, like 10:30 in the morning. It's like 10:20 something in the morning. Like, I was sitting at my desk doing some work stuff, and all of a sudden the whole house just shook. It was like, I was like, what the? I thought there was a truck outside that either hit the house or was like right up against the house. So I ran out the back door, which was not too far from where I was in my little workshop area there. And yeah, I was like, I went out there. I'm like, there's nobody out here. I'm like, dude, was that an earthquake? And then my wife was working from home, so she came running downstairs. She's like, what the hell was that? And I was like, I was on voice chat with some people, and I was like, yo, I got to AFK real quick. I think we just had an earthquake. And the guy was in Connecticut, and he was like, yo, is that what just happened? And then another guy got on like not too long after that, and he was in upstate New York, like 3 hours from New York City. And he's like, and I said, yo, did you feel that? He's like, dude, was that what that was? So it was felt. Ooh. Yeah, so what I understand is that there was an earthquake. What did I just suck up?
Said never been through an earthquake?
Yeah, that was like there was one like in 2011 or 2014 or something like that. That was like in Virginia. And apparently you could feel it up here. And part of the reason that I understand that the East Coast has like that.
Window Liquor, #5 said,
You can
Jason,
feel
does Rachel say your name? Right.
She does say it right now, right? She has been saying it right? I trained her. I taught her some things. She needed to learn. But yeah, so my point was, yeah, the geology on the East Coast is a lot less fractured underneath the earth, so that when there is an earthquake that happens, it translates a whole lot further through the I see at least a male and a female, like juvenile. They're no longer fry, they're definitely juvenile now. Oh, and there's a little baby. So we'll keep the baby in there, but we're gonna get those parents out. Or parents.
310 Aquatics said, good morning.
Yo, what's going on, man? Good morning. Just draining some of this into a bucket.
Sub UFL Aquatics said, woot woot. My angelfish has free swimmers.
Nice. Mine, I haven't actually checked to see if they've laid eggs recently, but they lay eggs every once in a while and then they eat their eggs. Or something else is eating their eggs. I haven't really determined what that might be. I think I'm going to take this like half. What I'm going to do is while I'm sitting here and letting that drain a little bit, I'm going to grab the specimen container and the net. I'm going to rinse this net. I'm going to lube it. I'm going to rinse this specimen container because I'm going to lube it. Got to lubricate. keep seeing this dude like right here in this corner, and I think if I was smart about this, I'd probably just catch him. Move that back here so I got a little more room. Now, of course, since I did that, I scared them all away. I see them in the back there. Nope, that ain't happening. Not at the moment. But we got a good chunk of water out of this tank, like 50%. Alright. Let's move that out of the way. I think we can zoom and get in closer here, so hang on, folks. We're going for a ride. Going for a little ride.
Victor C. said, Jason, you received aftershocks from the earthquake, and Godzilla is in the movie theater.
True. Apparently it was set in New Jersey. It was like 40 some miles away. I didn't feel the aftershock. I just felt that first one. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we're gonna go deep and up. Cool, just caught that dude. Let's get some tank water. More. Did I let him out? What happened? Is he still in there? He must have escaped. Must have dipped the net in there when I wasn't paying attention. You little... I had him! Alright, let's move this down there. No, let's move this over here. Move that there. What are you guys seeing?
Mel Hask said Zella's after Patty.
What? I'm trying to move this forward so you can... Just doesn't want to... Keeps wanting to spring back. Zella is after Patty. Mel Hask. What's up, Mel? Okay. Whatever. This is as good as it's getting. I gotta get some of this guppy grass out, honestly. So let's wring it out.
Mel Wool said 2 Mel's here.
I noticed that. What are the odds? We'll put this guppy grass in this bucket. I see a couple of baby or whatever juvies. Can we catch any? Can we catch this guy again? Come on, buddy. Get in there. There you go. I got you this time. Boom. Perfect. There's at least one more juvie in here. Trying not to grab any innocent bystanders. That's why I'm using this bucket, just to be sure I don't grab any shrimp. Or maybe like real small fry. Here's a small fry. So I kind of wring it out here too. Man, there's roots everywhere in here. Look at these things, man. These are going crazy in here. I'm stirring up a whole bunch of mold because this is nothing but roots growing in the ground. Look at all this. Look at this root mass. Holy cow. That is pretty impressive. Some good looking guppy grass. Might have to put this somewhere else. Shame to go to waste. I don't want to get rid of all the guppy grass. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I see at least 2 babies. Here's another juvie. Gotta catch them. Yep. Gotcha that one. This one's a male. I can tell just by looking at him. Okay. I see at least 2 babies over there. A ton of shrimp. Anybody else hiding? And there's another baby over there. Maybe we let this settle down for a minute. We could probably fill it back up with water. And we'll let these guys sit here so you can see them. And get some water back in this tank. Whoops. Drop that. We'll put this bucket on the side here so that we can examine it in a little bit. I don't know what to do with all this guppy. You know what I can do with this guppy grass? I can put it in with the bala sharks. And they will eat it. That is a lot of guppy grass though. So maybe we should distribute guppy grass elsewhere. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a second. I want to fill that tank back up real quick. Wampa. All right. Trusty hose here.
Congratulations, Scotty Aquati, on the membership milestone. Scotty Aquati has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
Right on, Scotty Aquati. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Let's move that out of the direct line of sight. See what else is going on here. This might be too much at once. I don't know. I don't want to shock them cold. It was like almost like a 50% water change right there. Water is pretty cold coming out of here. And stop. Good enough. Oh, there is some blackbird there on the sponge filter. Captain lives.
Aquatic said, "I like that water fill-up system you got."
Thanks. It's I have it plumbed in separately. I can show you this. Hang on. Let me move the camera over that way. And I could show you the water system or how it's like set up. Don't mind my dirty Fishroom or whatever. Let me get my little clicker. I feel like my grandmother used to call that the remote a clicker. The clicker. Where's the clicker? Where is the clicker? Oh, there it is. Oh. All right. This is camera number 1. Okay, we should be looking at a laundry room sink, utility sink. Now, I have my thing. That valve right there. Nope, we're on the wrong tank. How did we get on that tank?
Window Licker #5 said, "Jason, no Kraken today. You're on my new 65 TV screen. How cool."
Am I tripping out? What is happening right now? Oh, we froze. That's what happened. I was like, what is going on? Like, how are we looking at a tank there's no camera on? There we go. I pulled out the... Took me a minute. No Kraken today. You're on my new 65 inch. Yes, I'll try not to. I will try not to. All right, let's we gotta. Where's the camera here? Oops. We have to deactivate
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, "Good morning, Richard Reynolds. See you in a couple of hours."
Good morning, Richard Reynolds. See you in a couple hours.
No,
I won't see you
Aqua
in a couple.
Garden Zen said everyone is getting more tanks. I ended up consolidating all my freshwater aquariums into one big 60 breeder. Was a total of 6 tanks. Broke down and upgraded the white-spotted hermit crab to a 40.
Nice. Nice. And good morning, Aqua Garden Zen. He is consolidating. I don't know. They are consolidating. All right. Anyway, what we're looking at here is my sump sink. I have the RO unit, 4-stage, 150 gallon per day thing. That's hard plumbed. I could probably go over there. You can see. All right. This will make a lot more sense if I just come over here. This is the hot water supply. This is the cold water supply. They go to the sink. They also tee off and they meet at this mixing valve. The cold water supply tees off here to go to the RO unit, and that also goes to the trash can that fills the RO behind me. There's a shut-off valve here if I need it.
Window Liquor #5 said the wife got a nice tax return, then the TV went black. Easy come, easy go.
Yep, that's the way it is. Easy come, easy go. Anyway, this is a mixing valve where you're supposed to preset a temp. It's mechanical, so it's kind of rough, not exact. Then this comes through here. There's a shut-off valve if I need it. You move over this way. You kind of see. You can kind of see it. Speaking of which, we need to change these filters. Is that when we replaced it? Yes. Or when is that due to be replaced? Either way.
Aqua
More than
Garden
3
Zen
months.
said I still have 4 salty tanks. Hello.
This is a carbon block filter. So the whole house filtration goes through carbon block and sediment filters, and then this whole separate thing goes through another separate carbon block filter, and then that goes to this hose to fill the tank. Is like whatever water, potable water rated or whatever it is. And that's that. That's how that works. That's how I fill. And then it comes out this little valve Hooters thing that I fabric-cobbled. A little shut-off valve. Simple. Easy. That's the way we like it here. Nice and easy.
SOFL Aquatics said I use straight tap water.
Well, that's all right if you got like low chlorines or chloramines and stuff like that, because, you know, fish don't really like that stuff. Doesn't do them too good in the long term. All right, let's see. Let's get back to this fish. Bum, bum, bum. All right, let's move this bucket over here so I can kind of look at that later. And let's see where we're at with this fish. These fish. The fish. The fishy fish. We caught 2 juvies. Which is a good start. I see at least 2 babies. Yeah, let's get closer.
Scotty Aquati said Skipper will be
see those
stopping
guys?
and picking up my 75 tank stand and a
Nice.
bunch of other stuff. I have till the end of April to get rid of all the tanks, or the condo management will charge me $1.25 a day.
Ooh. Well, an extra 30 bucks well, 40 bucks a month? No. 45 bucks a month. What's going on? I want this to stay up. All right, anyway. I don't see any more babies or juvies. I just see babies. So we'll let them get bigger. If I do see any more, I will catch them. But we can look at these guys. This specimen container is kind of like it's stand to be a little bit cleaner or whatever. It's got water spots all over it and scratched, so it's all right. This is the job. Top down. All right, let's move them over. Whoa, camera's sinking. Is that doing that because it's loose now?
Scotty Aquati said $25 a day.
Oh, I thought you said $1.25 a day. Okay, that's a little bit different. That's a lot different. Okay, this is gonna sink. So why don't we let that sink and let this grow? There we go. There we go. Playing around with this new camera mount thingy. It's got like a gooseneck on it. It's kind of nice to get in like tight areas like this. And also I can get a lot lower than I can with the tripod without fumbling around with that for an hour.
Ian A said, good morning, Jarson.
Good morning.
Aqua Garden Zen said,
Ian A?
Scotty, all of your tanks. Oh no, WT5.
Who's X and Jarson? Ian A. I thought I counted for all possible. I didn't forget. I forgot about that. I got to train her some more. And also, she should be less freaking out. She should stop freaking out as much. Bot. I tried to tame her. I think I calmed her down a little bit. We'll see. Oh, I gotta switch cats. Is that Ian Atkins? Ian A. Alright. Let's go to the parent tank here and look at this. Where I'm gonna put them. So let me set this camera up. Now this
Peplin Creek Aquatics said, good morning from Davenport, Iowa.
Good morning. Davenport, Iowa, in Peplin. Thanks for being here.
Congratulations, Window Licker #5 on the membership milestone. Window Licker #5 has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
Right on, dude. Woo! Seven months already, man. Wow. That's how long membership has been going? I think. Since October? September? October?
Aqua Garden Zen said, Will, the real Ian A. Please stand up, please stand up.
Alright. Oh. We have a visitor. We have a visitor.
Deb's Aqua Pet said, good morning, Jason and everyone.
Good morning, Deb. What's going on? Mont's here checking out the fish today. Can we see him? Oh,
Scotty Aquati said, yep, most of them I have set up at a friend's place in the basement. He has 30 tanks plus 10 of mine. Looking for a new house now.
Oh, man, yeah. That needs criteria to move out. That's one of the nice things about owning your own place. Can we see him?
Window Licker #5 said, wow, that looks cool on the TV. Good job, Jason.
Monty's just checking out the fish. He likes to sit there.
Aqua Garden Zen said, visitor straight from the litter box.
Yep. Mont's a good kitty. See, he's got his spring collar on. His little yellow daffodil color. What's up, dude? What's up, Montgomery? Little Mont. He's a lovely kitty. He does like to watch the fish, though. I find him in here laying here around a lot, just laying here. There's like also like a ottoman stool thing. He loves to just lay on that and just stare at the fish. Occasionally bats at the tank.
Atkins Nature Aquarium said Monty is the real host we show up for.
Licking his chops. It's funny. He just got up there.
Aqua Garden Zen said he's adorable. I love cats.
Aw. Yeah, Monty's a cool dude. Found him in an alley. And then I lured him with food. And I've met him quite a bit. Like, it was like a couple months. I kept finding him in the alley, and every time I found him, I'd give him some food. Then one day he just came to my house.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. Are you going to count the fry you have in that tank? The important people want to know. Thus, us, damn it.
Yes. I said I counted 2. There might have been 3 in there. Let me go over and look again. What are you looking at, Monty? What are you looking at? Oh. He's looking at the water going down the tube into the sump. He is always curious about running water.
Scotty Aquati said, maybe instead of renting out my condo, I will sell it to a crackhead that will use it for a math lab.
There you go. That'll teach everyone. But he likes to watch water like flowing. Every time I use the sump sink down here and washing my hands, he jumps up on the laundry, the washing machine. Yeah, I was seeing two babies in this tank, maybe three. I only see two at the moment. So there's at least two babies. So let's hope we get more. There. Yeah, so, and like whatever. You're in the bathroom in the middle of the night. He wants to watch the water go down the toilet. He's like, got to make sure you shut the door tight, or he will push his way in. He's a nosy kitty too.
Window Licker Hash 5 said, did the new pump work in the sump of same?
Sump.
And how's the bridge working?
Bridge is still holding strong. We just reset this all we did a water change in the tank last week, and we made sure the bridge was reset. Look at this. I want to start another tank too, but Monty kind of distracted us. I gotta move these babies over there real quick. But we can look at that sump. The water bridge still works fine. It's not the greatest solution to the problem, but it is
Master
a solution
Aquatics,
to the problem.
just call me Eduardo, said. How many and how long have you had the Denison barbs do you have? I have 2, and are just as large as yours.
That's cool. That's cool. I've got those. It's got to be, when did I get those? It's probably going on close to a year. I got them at the local Petco, actually. I bought 5 of them. One of them died. I had them in the 75 for a little while because they were a little too small, I thought, to go with the bottle sharks at first. So I kind of grew them up a little bit. Anyway, let's go back to looking at that. Monster's still hanging out. The old monster. This is what I don't like about this camera. It likes to sink every time, like that. Is it because it's swiveling? Yeah. Maybe we gotta do it this way. Hang on, folks. You're going for a ride. No, it's janky. It's janky.
Licker Hash 5 said, looks like it's working. Good success.
Yeah, it's still working. Obviously, like I said, it works whether it's... this thing sucks. We might just have to get rid of this. Anyway.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said. Mine are as thick as a baby big, these water puppies. Aqua Garden Zen said, bridge to the multiverse.
No, the problem is, well, it's not a problem. I designed it like this. But I wish I would have had the foresight to see the engineered problem that I created. There's 2 pumps in this, one on this side, one on that side, and they're separated entirely. I should have created a way for these two to equalize the levels. However, this whole system is designed to function on one pump. So it works. If only one of these is taking the water, it works. I created this water bridge to kind of solve that problem. Ideally, what I should have done is just design the water bridge in there. I could take this all apart and redo it, but I don't feel like it. Just gonna let it ride. However, I just realized there is an O-ring right there, which is probably that O-ring right there. Huh.
Atkins Nature Aquarium said you created 2 chambers that can evaporated.
No, because they overflow. Kind of what happens is if one of these pumps stops, this chamber fills up. And water will overflow into this chamber, but then it all overflows into that chamber. So, and they're constantly moving.
Go with
and
the
water
flow
spills
aquatics,
both ways.
Slacker.
So, it works. What I should have done is cut a piece out of the bottom of these walls here and then created like a bridge that just goes right underneath. Then it wouldn't matter. It would stay at a constant level on both sides. I still might redesign it. The problem is this area under here is a very strange size for a sump. A 33 long would fit perfectly under here. However, this is a 30-gallon tank, a 30-gallon standard, which is a weird size tank, but apparently it is a standard size tank. I don't know. Color Guppies is the one that gave this to me. Vinay. These are stickers from his kids. But yeah, it's just an odd sized tank, and I was like, okay, but it fits perfectly in the spot. Everything works. It's working. Why? You know, every once in a while when I do, when this water bridge breaks, it's time to do a water change anyway. So that's the way I see it. It's like a reminder. Okay, you got to change water. It's functioning perfectly fine. Both pumps work. Both pumps are pumping water out. You can see them, one there, one there. Fish are loving it. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy but you guys. What's up? What's up? Sometimes good enough is just good enough. Alright, moving on. Moving on. I am going to reset this camera over here while that one's looking at. We should be looking at my 29-gallon Gertrude tank. I don't remember what that was. I couldn't even remember what you were looking at. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to need to set this up here. So maybe we should move this down. Yeah, let's get down. Let's get down here. Get down in it. Okay. This is the adult
Atkins
tank.
Nature Aquarium said, I just like simple sumps. Complexity leads to issues, in my opinion.
That's the thing. It's not complex. It's simple. It's just simple. It's just two pumps. If you think about it as two individual sumps, that's all you got to worry about. But it's designed to run the whole entire system on one sump, so it's like redundancy. If one pump fails, the other one still works. Hopefully. Both pump fails, then nothing works.
What up, Jason?
What up, Danikin? What up, Kenny? Kenny! I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I could redesign that. But at the end of the day, me.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said it must be pretty quiet too. We don't hear it on stream.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. That's actually like the loudest tank in this thing, because I think it's because the way the water overflows on that sponge there, kind of like if the water gets low, it kind of creates like a splashing noise. Plus, there's those bio balls in there, and they tend to create noise because they're jostling around. Yo, you see this guy flaring over here? Look at this guy. Yeah, you can see him. This tank needs a water change too. This is a 29-gallon. This is on a system.
Aqua Garden Zen said noise canceling headphones.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Good. This is on a whole system here. That's a 29-gallon. Back up a sec. It drains into a 20-gallon, or 20 long, yep. It drains into a 20 long sump. And then it pumps all the way back up to the top tank. And then yada, yada, yada. So the whole system is like 70 gallons, I think. Figure 30, 20. Yep. Less, I usually around 60, 65, depending, because nothing is totally full, and neither is the sump. But this works on the same kind of idea, except there's only one pump. It can fail. Look at that. You see it? It's controlled here. And just pause it. Like these pumps are Higer. What do you call them? DC pumps. And they have like a pause feed function on them, so you can pause it
Atkins
for 10
Nature
minutes.
Aquariums said it's your sump. If it works, then why bother changing it? Just
Exactly.
giving lip LL.
I know, dude. I'm not stressing it. So this pothos is still growing out of here. Okay. So I shut off the pump. I'm going to give it like a minute to drain, level itself out, and I usually start doing water out of this tank. Because it's the whole system. It doesn't really matter what tank you're taking the water out of. However, This is the tank that has the blackbird algae issue, so maybe I should take it out of this tank. Whoa, I just broke that root. Pothos root. Covered in blackbird algae. There, I'll move the camera closer. So let me get the Python. The old trusty Python. Start that. Start that.
Window
Here's the thing I
Liquor
gotta
Hash
do.
5 said the green rock tank. No BBA in there. It's amazing it never came back.
Yeah, but it's in the tank below it, so something going on. Oh, I was doing some slight research. Now, I know there was somebody here, I know I talked about this last week too, about the whole fertilizers and stuff. I came across some research from, yeah, I'll show you guys this in a sec. Hang on, let me trying to get some of this algae off these roots. Yeah, I should put some of that guppy grass in here. Not a bad idea. Here, you guys can't see anything, can you? Blackbeard. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's good enough, I guess. Right, we can see both tanks. I'm draining water out of that tank. Cleaning this tank. I'm going to take this sponge off and give it a good rinse. Right back. But anyway, if I have a second here, which I might, I'm going to clean this sponge off real quick. Anyway, back in the 70s, there were laundry detergent companies that used to use a whole lot of phosphates in their detergents, right? And there was science out that was like, yo, we have a feeling, or we have some data here that says that this is causing algae problems. Well, they fought and fought and fought. And I can show you the one of the definitive factors that brought about legislation in the phosphates and the use of them. Phosphates is phosphorus. You know, phosphates are phosphorus. So, well, it's draining. Let me look at this real quick. Here we go. I'm gonna pop up a picture, I think.
Alishan and As said, Kelgon, take me away.
Calgon, take me away. Yeah. All right, let's see what the desktop has to say. Did we see this picture? You'll see this picture. Okay. Let's go there. Okay, in the middle of the screen here is a picture of a lake. And I will read a little epitaph that was attached to this. In the 70s, certain manufacturers didn't want to believe that phosphorus in detergents caused toxic algae blooms. A scientist, David Schindler, divided a lake with plastic, and in one half he added carbon and nitrogen, and the other half he added carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. Guess which half has the phosphorus in it? The algae bloom. This is known in the 70s. So, here's that. So, phosphorus is definitely an algae agent. Yo, this is getting a little too low. Good thing I had that Python adapter on here. Keep those little fish from swimming up that tube. Alright, this one I gotta take the algae adapter off, because I want to suck up some blackbeard. Oh, that's lovely. Damn, dude. There is a lot of it. This is gonna clog up everything. We're gonna have to go to the source, clear that out. Keep chugging. Stay there. I'll be back.
That's lovely, nice.
Mm-hmm. Jenny Lynn. Alright, let's see if we can get this out of there. One thing about this Venturi, man, it gets clogged so easy.
Congratulations, Atkins Nature Aquariums, on the membership milestone.
Nice.
Atkins Nature Aquariums has been an extraordinary aquarist for 5 months.
Aquarist. Right on, Atkins. Thanks, man. That's the best. And for those that don't know, members around here are the ones that fuel all the giveaways and stuff. We turn around, we churn and burn. Use it to...
Congratulations, Peplin Creek Aquatics, on the membership milestone. Peplin Creek Aquatics has been an extraordinary aquarist for 7 months.
Boy, he was, maybe I gotta tone him down. Although he should be excited about that. And congratulations, Pep. Thanks, man. Good news. All right.
Window Liquor #5 said, so where were you going with that? We do phosphate test all the time?
Yes, I was going to do some phosphate
Master
testing.
Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said. So you're saying phosphorus creates the BA bloom from your research?
I don't know about BA bloom, but I do know that phosphorus causes algae in excess. I think the idea is to get it into acceptable levels, not excessive. I mean, that study right there kind of showed, I mean, I read a little bit more into that. I just gave you the blurb. But there was the study was basically, what the heck just came out of a rock? Oh, that was just a snail shell. Anyway, the study was to prove that phosphorus was the issue, right? So they'd set up a control. And in an experiment, and they dosed carbon and nitrogen to one side and carbon and nitrogen and phosphorus to the other side, and the one with the more phosphorus and that algae bloom. So I'm thinking excess phosphorus is probably an issue. However, I know that you need phosphorus, right? You can't just have nothing. It is a macronutrient, but I think in excess, it's just algae can soak it up a whole lot quicker than anything else can. So I do think keeping phosphorus under control is a big issue. So we're going to get to that after this. I'm just trying to clean some of this algae out of here.
Thank you, Killer Kitty 08, very much for the 10 gifted memberships.
Killer Kitty. You're really awesome. Did that just lock up on me? No. Killer Kitty, you rule. Killer Kitty, you're the best. That's all I gotta say. You're always a big supporter, and I appreciate that. Alright, I think we've done enough of a water change here. I don't want to go too deep. I did suck up a lot of algae. Hopefully I could suck up more. I should suck up more. But, see, a lot of that algae was just free floating there on the ground. So, makes me wonder if I just kept on getting it out of the tank, it would actually clear itself up. Because it takes a long time to die on its own, in my experience. Alright, that's good enough. Oh shit, that pump, the pump just kicked back on. Heard it. Let's
Master Aquatics,
pause that
just
again.
call me Eduardo said, suck it all up, Jason, and sell it on eBay.
Yeah. I mean, people buy duckweed. So maybe. Maybe. I'm not going to test it. We're going to keep testing phosphates on that 55, so we're going to get into that in a minute. I just wanted to move these babies. We got a little bit of time yet. We're not in an incredible hurry. What time is it? It's only 9:52. We got time. Oh, I should clean this sponge. Oh, no, there is no sponge. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to clean it. Don't have to clean it then. I am going to put these guys in here to Trying to acclimate. Try not to spill them on the floor. That would be horrible. Let's not kill the water hyacinth. So there are currently 3 adults,
Aqua Gardens
males,
said duckweed in nickel and dime bags lolling.
And a bunch of females, like 4 or 5, 6. There's one over there I saw. I think that's a female. Yeah, 6, 7 females. And then there's 1 male, 1 female here. So I'm gonna have 5 males and a bunch of 8 females. That's a good combo. It's a good mix. You always want more females than males with these guys, my experience. Now, this tank is full when it starts draining into that tank, which is going to be any second now. There it goes. That tank's full. Take this out.
Elaine said farmers were putting too much fertilizer on crops and spreading manure on frozen fields and causing runoff.
Yep, that was another issue too.
So now they do more soil testing and lagoons to store manure till fields thaw.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that was a problem too, runoff from fertilizers. Same idea. It's too much nutrients, ends up in the water supply, causes algae blooms. That's why there's a dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico from all that runoff. Too much algae or too much nutrients causes the algae to bloom like crazy, which sucks all the oxygen out of the water, which kills all the fish.
Victor C. said, Jason, are you excited about the Keystone Clash 2024?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm going. I got my ticket. Got my room. I'm in. It's going to be a good time. Kind of in my backyard, so like it's kind of hard not to go. Feel like, you know. Isn't that what I said, Gulf of Mexico? What did I say? What did I say? Gulf of Mexico. That's what I meant, if that's not what I said. Alright, this is overflowing now into the bottom. And then the only other thing I got to do, here, let's back up a hair, in this system is, you see it? Yeah. I just like to top this off a little bit. And then we know everything's full.
Go with the flow. Aquatics said, I don't think we'll make the Clash this year.
Oh, that stinks, Richard. It was a good time last year, definitely. Good time. Yeah, and everything's gravity fed, so when all the pumps are off, as long as this tank is not overflowing, everything is good. It won't overflow. So if the power goes out, it can only go this high. It's kind of how I fill up my sumps.
Just call me Eduardo said, so basically manure is a thing that softens the soil?
I don't know about softens the soil. It definitely enriches the soil. I was going to say nutrientizes? No, it's not a word.
Alishan
Enriches?
Got your toothpaste labeled?
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, man. I keep the toothpaste in my room now, not my car. All right, we're going to, kick the pump back on so that everything's cycling. Should kick on. See it flowing. These guys we're going to let acclimate for a few minutes. Got like 15, 20. We go 15. You set a timer. All right. What we should do is maybe add some guppy grass to this tank here. There is a little bit. It's kind of struggling. There's also a lot. The light is a lot closer to that tank.
Atkins Nature Aquarium said, ever find fry in the sump?
Yes, I have actually. I had a little video. I don't think I ever put that on a.
Go with the flow aquatics, said Jason. Any luck with the Ivan Sophie yet?
No, dude. Not yet. I mean, I haven't checked. I checked yesterday, but I didn't see any hatch. The last couple of times I put the mop in there, I haven't seen any eggs either. And I'm only down to like, I have 1 female and 2 males. So I need to get some more, Richard. We need to talk. We need to talk. Oh, speaking of that, the Aquarius auction is coming up. The 20th? Next Saturday? That's not next Saturday. 2 Saturdays. What is today? Today's the 7th? Yeah. Yes. 7th. All right. Let's get some guppy grass. I have enough of it. Just want to wring it out real quick, make sure there's no shrimp in there. Actually, shrimp wouldn't be a bad addition to this tank, honestly.
Go with the flow. Aquatics said, let me know, I've got plenty.
Cool. I definitely will let you know.
Danny Ken Aquatics said, what is the glowing cylinder, Jason?
Oh, this I did, and it's kind of washed out in the light, but here, let me get you closer. You can see what it is. It used to have my Daphnia in it, but it was, my colony crashed. I had scuds in there at one point, that crashed too. Can you see it? It is still washed out. There's like a little diver figurine in there. It used to be like a terrarium. Or, I had snails and shrimp in there in one of these jars at one point. But now it's just an empty tank. And these are the Daniken Aquatic Pleco Caves. These are the ones I don't have in the tanks. I have like a bunch of them in the tanks. I have to do some giveaway. You know what? That's not a bad idea too. I might do a little giveaway for those too. All right, we got guppy grass there. That's cool. We'll let that go. Hopefully that helps. Moving on. What do we got? I should put some guppy grass in with the Ivan Stoffies, huh? Why not? Why not? We got enough of it. That tank could probably use some shrimp too, honestly, if anything gets out of here. That's a little too much guppy grass. Jeez Louise. We gotta look up. See up? Here, you know what? Let's do this. I'm looking up. Let's go up. Sorry, man. I'm jostling you people all around today. This professionalism is like subpar. I apologize. And this is too much guppy grass. We gotta thin this out. Alright, this tank's gonna be overrun with guppy grass in like no time. But it does help them, I think. I don't know. Might not help with the eggs, because they're just gonna hide in the guppy grass and lay their eggs. So we'll see. We'll see. That already has guppy grass. What else do we need this for? I don't know. Put it away. Moving on. It's my clicker. God, why do I always lose this thing? It needs like a beeping light. Blinking light. Flashing.
Homer the Clown Trigger said hi.
Hi. What's going on? Thanks for joining us. Alright, let me see if I can find this thing that set it over here.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I would hide in the guppy grass too if I was a fry.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go. I think that's why that one tank was doing so well.
Selectpet said, Nightbot said, hit the like. You must obey. Press that thumbs up.
That's right. That's right. You listen to Nightbot. You listen to Selectpet too. What's up, Selectpet? Good morning. Alright. What are we doing here? Let's go to this camera. I think this flip. Try and see it on my stream, but it's always delayed. Yes. This is my Pseudomugal Furcatus fry tank. Now, these fry are pretty much now juveniles, and there are fry in there, so when they start getting a little too big, I start getting worried that they're going to start eating the fry, so I need to get them out and into the parent colony. Now the thing is with these...
Huey Aquatics said hit that like button, it's free.
That's right. That's right. You hit that like button, it's free.
Selectpet said I overslept.
Sorry,
Sick kids
man.
in the middle of the night made me sleeping apparently. Homer the Clown
Sick
Trigger
kids are
said,
never
I'm at the
fun.
dog park. Letting my puppy swim is too hot for spring.
Wow. I don't know where you're at, but it's definitely not out here. It's kind of like on the chilly side. And we had like
Vinoxky
a
said,
week
good
straight of
morning,
rain.
guys.
Vinoxky, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. All right. So fricattas, my experience, fricattas are actually kind of a bigger
Master Aquatics, just
pseudomugel.
call me Eduardo said.
So
Jason, I did get the bug buffet from Nick Man from Keeping It Simple from Australia. All the fish love it.
really, I did. You know what? I'm still the thing is I'm trying to feed out my old food before I start opening new bags of food and stuff. And I just got some of this blackworm meal, like fish food made out of blackworms that sound interesting. I also have a bunch of Ebo. I still have my Basileers. I probably will get another thing of that Basileers because that is a pretty good staple around here. I might, yeah, I think I should. Anyway, it's going to be a little hard to see in this tank because there is only ambient light. And in this tank there are cherry shrimp and also babies. Alright, but we're going to try and catch
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts
the
said smart to
fricattas.
not buy food. I have tons of food from buying and
Oh,
buying.
man. Yeah, you ain't wrong. What's going on, Dave's Aquarium Thought? Thanks for joining us. Alright, let me get another specimen container. Let's rinse this. That's right, Kate. Speaking of foods, KJE is a supporter of this channel. And we always try to
Go with
support
the flow
those that
aquatics,
support us.
said Jason. My pseudomugles love Extreme Nano.
Extreme Nano. Actually, I think
Master Aquatics, just call me
I
Eduardo,
have a sample
said I
of that.
also use Dr. Basaliers with all my fish, but I wanted to try Nick's food too.
Yeah, no. See, that's the thing about fish food. Yeah, actually, Keith gave me a sample of this. Nanobites. Is that what you're talking about? Wait, you said Extreme Nano. These are Northfen Nano. I'm sorry. I thought that was what I had, but I don't. I have Northfen. Check that out. All right. I see that juvenile right there. Oh, I almost had him. These guys are going to move like lightning. This is what we should do. So I'm sure it's hard for you guys to see this.
Hash5 said, how is the worm farm doing, Jason?
That's another good question, man. Let me go over there and check on it. Don't let me forget. Are we good with light here? I feel like I need more light. Let's do this. I do have one of those. Where did I do with it? I have one of those LED cobs. There it is. And it's magnetic, so that's even better. So we can just set it like so. Stays like so. Is that too bright for you guys? Might be. Might be too bright for you. Here, let's try it up here. Will this work? No, that's not going to work for me. How about that? That would work. Hang on. Hopefully that doesn't blow it out for you guys.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said I see the fry in that tank. No need for more BBA growing light.
No, I just like to help catch them. It's kind of like in the shadows for me. I think the camera's picking it up better than I can. Plus I gotta take my glasses off because I can't see crap close up. I just caught 3 of them. Pretty sure I just caught 3 of them. I did catch 3 of them. Look at that. That was cool. Is there any more left? Is that all of them? I know there's a little baby right there. I don't know if you can see. There's 2 little babies right there. They're swimming around the corks on the mop. Yeah, those are little guys. Have I seen any other big boys? Or did I just catch them all in one fell swoop? One foul sweep? No way.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said Richard. Is guppy grass good for a tossed salad for lunch?
I don't know. Maybe I should try it. Oh, there's another little baby over there. No, that's not a baby. Never mind. It was a bubble. I definitely see two little fry that just like hatched not too long ago. I don't see any more of the juvies. I think I caught all three of them in one shot. So I think I'm gonna go play the lottery today. I didn't win the billion. You see that? These guys might be a little. One guy in there seems a little. I think they'll be all right though. I think they're too big to fit in the mouth of the fish that are there. So let's go look at that.
Window Licker Hash 5 said, looks good here, Jason. I think you got them.
I think I got them too. I'm just like wildly impressed that I got them in one shot. All three of them. I feel like this is some sort of trick. Apparently there's still algae in that. Alright, let's hang that up for a little bit. Okay. Looking at this fry tank, I'm going to set up the other camera so you don't get jostled. Whoops. Look at the parents, the adults. The adults. Let's see how this looks. These guys
Master
are
Aquatics.
pretty cool.
Call me Eduardo, said. Oh, Jason, I got a Java Moss from Richard, and now I also have 8 Gertrude Safrai.
Whoa. 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 And by the way, you can spell my name correctly and she'll say it right now. I trained her. I taught her the way. Alright, let's look at the other camera. It's a little bit of a glare there. Maybe we can focus this a little better. Focus on the tank and not the glare. Me. It's a little better. At least you can see the fish. These guys are pretty big. Couple knuckles. The big one, like there's a big male in there. It's probably easily 2.5 knuckles long.
Atkins Nature Aquarium, said Yerson.
What? Said what? What do I do with my phone? I'm gonna check out what the heck did Jerzen. Okay, well, I didn't plan for that either. And what's up, XDo? What's going on? Alright, yeah, so well, some of the big ones. This big boy right there, that's the big daddy. He's definitely 2 knuckles. That's the biggest one in there. Let's move the fry and have him start acclimating. Acclimatizing. Should probably do
Go with the flow. Aquatic said, Jason, are you having better luck with the fricatas?
Oh yeah, the fricatas have always bred for me. Like religiously. Every time I pull them off,
just call me Eduardo, said they do look gorgeous.
Yeah, they're great fish. Definitely cool. They're called what, the forktail fricata? Forktail blue eye. Ooh, that's been timer. Alright, those other babies can get out any minute now. I'll let them go a little bit longer. See, that guy is a little. He's a little on the little side. But I think he'll be okay. Because their mouths, while they are big, I don't think he can fit in there. Like the biggest one, maybe. But they're also kind of more like the top feeder dudes. And they like to pick at things like eggs. Their eggs are big too, so they're pretty easy to spot in the mop.
Atkins Nature Aquariums, said Beautiful Group.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Go with the flow. Aquatic, said Jason, did you know that they have an orange fin variety in Australia?
I'm sure they do, man. I'm sure. I know there's all sorts of. I'm sure people are selectively breeding these too. Kind of cool. That would be cool. Like this guy is like a big daddy, man. Him over there. He's let's move the camera maybe a little this way. There's a big daddy in there. He's been around for a while. He's like, let me in. The baby in there, I want to eat it.
Daniel Velez said, good morning, everyone.
Yo, what's up, Daniel? Good morning. All right, let's. I guess we gotta release the babies. So not those babies. Those are gonna wait a little bit. These guys have been in here for 15 plus minutes. So let's free the babies. It's male and a female, which is a good sign. I like that. I like that a lot. That a lot. Let's keep this colony going. I gotta keep this colony going.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken. It's a great movie. The original one, man. I don't know about that remake. You need the Harry Harryhausen one. The claymation. It's the only way. Alright, I think we're done with babies. For the moment. Those are the only two tanks I've seen babies in. Can reset this camera real quick. Hang on, while we're still looking at it. Take the zoom off and the focus. Zoom back to normal. And let's autofocus. Okay. Cool. Now, let me move the camera.
Fish Dream said, good morning, y'all.
What's up, man? Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to move this other camera to the other side of the room. And we're going to get into the BBA, man. Prepare yourselves. The horror. Let's turn the light on. Peace. Let's hook up the camera. That's a good.
That's lovely, that is.
Dave's Aquarium Thoughts, said Big Bad Algae.
Big bad algae, man.
A Window Liquor Hash
What is
5,
going on
said
there?
Worm Farm.
This sticker thingy. Worm farm, yes. Good call.
Go with the Flow Aquatics, said Jason. How's your farm doing?
Ooh,
That's lovely, that is.
yes. We almost forgot. Hang on. Everybody's going nuts. All right, here. Let's
Aqua
do
Gardens
this.
and said elbows deep into the BBA.
Yeah, we're gonna get there in a sec. Let's go to the worm farm, and maybe we can even feed the flounders because I see a ton of black worms just sitting here on the top. This gooseneck thing is almost like not worth it, honestly.
That's lovely, that is.
Okay, my worm area here is a little in chaos, so bear with me. Pretty much fed these worms yesterday, so they do not need to be fed. What I should do is consolidate stuff here. I gotta change the camera in a sec here. Gotta stop bumping the camera. Let's move this down. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm trying to clean up a little bit before I put the camera on. And my idea of cleaning up is just throw stuff out of the way. All right. Oh, I gotta find the clicker again. I just stood up too fast, and I'm gonna pass out. Woo! I think we're looking at worms. Oh, I did get this thing. It did not work. I tried it. Oops, I might have hit the button again. I'll check that out in a sec. Bought this planaria trap thing. I thought it would work for the black worms, but it doesn't. It's like a glass tube that's got these pretty small holes in it that the planaria is supposed to crawl into, but when it gets into, it's kind of like a curved hole that it can't find its way back out, so it's just stuck in there. Oops, I did hit the button.
Master Aquatics. Just call me. Eduardo said, love the plant setup in that fry tank.
Thanks, man.
Jason.
Oh. I see. She was, the inflection somewhere. Okay. She confused me.
Atkins Nature Aquarium said we need more like people. Quit slacking.
We need more likes, people. Quit slacking. Thanks, man. All right. Black worms. This is a 2.5 gallon or 2 gallon, whatever this little tank is. It's the half of a 5, whatever. I don't know what they call it. I think it's just 2 gallons. It's covered in algae, and there's a ton of black worms right there.
Alashana said, did you bait the planaria trap?
I did bait the planaria trap, but they never got in. I even had it laying here on this. That's why it's cleared out there. Laying on the ground in a way that the worms could get in. I don't know. Maybe they're just happy where they're at. I can see some of these worms like right here, but the problem is get enough to feed the. We got to clean out this algae. That's the problem. It's green hair algae, but all the worms live in there. They just live in the algae. So if I throw that algae out, I'm throwing all the worms out. And you take that algae out of there, and you could spend like 4 hours cleaning worms out of it. It's crazy. Stirred the living crap out of this. Oh well. I really need to maintain this tank, actually. And we can see that in the light. But it's just like algae and worms. And they cling to things like crazy. So this tank has kind of gotten a little out of control as far as that goes. You see all that green hair algae? I can see the worms just in the algae as I'm moving it. They don't live in the soil anymore, or the substrate. They live in the algae. Someone might be living in there. Let's see. See any in there? No, I don't. Oops. Snails in here too. That was the problem. My worm colony got infested with snails. If I take this piece of algae out of here, I can see all the worm. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see all the worms just sitting in that algae right there. Let's take a piece of that algae out of there. Let's get some water. Stuck on the baster. I gotta do something about this. There's a couple in there. I'll clean that out in a sec. Let's check on the other ones.
Atkins Nature Aquarium said, I've seen people use coarse foam in the black worm tanks, take out the foams, and rinse out the worms. I'm not sure if it's something you've tried.
No, I haven't. Nope. This is a white worm colony I just started, like, trying to start again. I feed it. I have these kelp wafers, otherwise I use algae
Master
wafers.
Aquatics, just call me
And
Eduardo,
these are bottom
said
wafers.
Jason. Are those worms edible?
Yeah. Anything's edible, man. Once. This is another black worm colony? Yeah.
Aqua Garden Zen said
too.
DTD to work. Have
This
an
one's looking
amazing
good.
day,
Look
fish.
at all those worms. All right, man. You too. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Hit that like on the way out if you could. That would help me out a lot. I appreciate that. But yeah, you can see all these worms, right? These are all white worms. I got these from Brienne's Fishroom at the Keystone Clash, the white worms, and they've been doing pretty good for me. I also got a colony of grindle worms. These are grindle worms, I believe. Yep. This is doing pretty well too. I started feeding these again. And this is another colony of grindle worms. I feed them bottom wafers from Extreme and the kelp wafers or algae wafers, depending on what I have. I have kelp wafers at the moment. That's what's in this thing.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said
Those are the
that's a
worms.
lot of worms, Jason.
It's a lot of worms. All right, I'm gonna rinse this and try and get the algae and the worms separate. It's gonna take a minute. So you don't need to stare at a worm tank while I'm doing that, do you? So let's go back over here. Let me pick my phone up off the, see? Oh man, I'm all dizzy again. I gotta stop standing up like that. What did I do with the thing? Did I bring it down here? Yes, yes. Let's go there. Let's go stare back at that tank. Right? Is that what we're looking at? What did I just do with my phone? Yep. Yep. Okay. And then when you're staring at that tank, I'll rinse out these worms. I need to get rid of the... I also need another container.
Window Liquor #5 said that this baby brine hatcher looks sad.
It is
When's
sad.
the
I
last
haven't...
time you did baby brine?
It's been a while, man. It has been a while. I should reset that. Do it again. It has been a long time. I stopped doing it because I bought a whole bunch of frozen foods, man, and that was like I felt the need to start feeding all that. And yeah, those frozen foods are almost gone. I went to Ken's Fish and bought like a ton of, like, you know, whatever. You gotta buy a lot to get them to ship it. I bought a little too much.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, looks like the earthquake straightened out you pictures on that wall. Awesome.
Yeah, they're a little uneven. The one keeps wanting to spin to the side. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta fix that. Well, they're cheap frames. One from that. I did try to hang them level. Man, this is not going well.
Homer the Clown Trigger said frozen food is a lot of water that you are shipping.
Yeah, true. But that water's usually inside of like things that were once alive. Like, I mean, if you're shipping bodies around,
Victor
that's a lot
C
of
said,
water.
nice planted tanks, Jason.
Thanks. Appreciate that, man. I've been trying real hard to keep them nice. Not as hard as I probably could be, or should be. Just trying to separate some of this algae from the worms. Basically, the best thing to do is pick up the algae and just squirt it out, and then sometimes the worms let go. Churn them up. At some point, you just got to realize you're not getting anywhere out. You guys are clinging to the bitter end. Let's got that one. This is usually a process I go through. I try and clean it up as best I can into a separate thing with less algae and just keep kind of tweaking it down. Plus that water they're in is pretty foul. You know, it's not the greatest water. I probably should do more water changes on it, but they're worms. They live in... They're sewage worms, right? Try to keep them a little bit better than sewage. Well, black worms are probably not sewage. They do keep them in pretty crappy condition.
Window Liquor #5 said that tank was covered in BBA. Jason did a lot of water changes on it, and it cleared up, and
Yeah.
hasn't come back.
Also, it's not just water changes. I added more plants. I put hang on a second. I put a lot of plants in there. I put some like an inch of sand down there. I added that rainbow goby, which he liked to sort. He just liked to sit there and kind of pick on the algae. I think he just was responsible for pulling it up. And doing like daily water changes is basically I just sucked up all the algae that kept getting loose. That's all I'm getting out of that. There's one. He's like clinging. I'm gonna free you, dude. Yes, I got you free. Get out of there. Okay. Round 2. Add some water. Start extending the, trying to get the worms away from the algae. Ones that are already free, get them, soak them up before they start clinging in the algae. That's pretty good. What you get in there, buddy? Nope. Started clinging. Let's get the other ones. I guess I could just put the algae in the tank, but then it's going to create a nutrient bomb. So I really don't have anything to say. Well, I do have plants in that macroalgae, I guess, whatever in the saltwater tank. They seem to be doing well in the brackish. So I'm keeping them in there.
Window Licker Hash 5 said, "What's weird is that it is connected to a sump and another tank, but the other tank has BBA."
Yeah, which makes me think that like I need maybe do the same thing, more plants. The other thing in the other tank is the light is a whole lot closer to the tank, so I think that is an issue. It's getting too light, and there's no dimmer, so it's just like full chooch. Yeah.
Victor C said, "Will the pet cat make an appearance?"
You missed him, Victor. He was here earlier. We had him on camera for a while. He was just sitting there watching the fish. Montgomery Jones. You can only call him that when you're mad at him. Otherwise, he's Monty. Or Little Lord Montleroy. Or the Monster. Or Lord Montague. You know, cats need to have like 50 names. Alright. I think I've separated this pretty well. I'm going to just clean this up one more time. I don't want to spend the whole stream here cleaning worms. I think we got it though. Not a whole lot. I could have gotten more. Okay. We'll set these aside for a second. We'll feed them later. But we got a
Homer the Clown Trigger said, "My Africa cichlids aren't eating the water wisteria. I got them as food."
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna move you guys real quick, and we're gonna dump these babies, and we're either gonna witness something good, or I'm gonna regret this decision. But I think these guys are gonna be just fine. Be free. Oh yeah, no worries. You guys getting chased a little. Run, little dude. All right, you're okay. I just want to check you out. Like, can we eat you? Nah, you're one of us. Did chase him for a second there. I saw that. Oh, I'm still getting chased. Run, dude, run. Yeah, we might have to move that guy out. Big Daddy's gonna kill him. Yo, man, leave him alone. You might need to go back, buddy. You gotta hide a whole lot better than you were. Let's see if they keep messing with him. I'm gonna get him out of there. Where'd he go? He went in the corner. Oh yeah, he's hiding in that corner. Oh, there's two of them in that corner. Like, I'm not going out there. These dudes are ravenous. Oh, I did catch one. Whoops. I caught a dude.
Victor C said, Jason, do you have your eye protection glasses for the eclipse soon?
Unfortunately, I think I'm going to be inside. I got an appointment at 2 o'clock tomorrow, which is the eclipse is starting at 2:08. So I'm going to be inside of a probably no window room. All right, they seem to be kind of hiding in that corner and nobody's messing with them. So maybe they'll be all right. That should be all right. They'll be all right. The one is definitely big enough. Just gonna keep an eye on them a second here. I think once they hid in that corner, they were kind of cool. Everybody settled down. I think they just thought food was in the water. I think that was a big issue. So they were looking to chomp. Once they realized, like, hey, we're not supposed to eat you. We'll see. Keep an eye on them. All right, what else are we doing? Oh, yeah, this whole shebang. Let's move the camera again. Steal a BBA. See if we can fix this. Good thing this isn't the camera's active. You guys would be seasick. It's kind of nice when it works, but a lot of times it just doesn't want to. Just too wiggly.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said phosphate tests.
So we're getting there. We're getting there, man. I'm trying to set up for right now. All right, let's see what this looks like. All right, we should be looking at the 55-gallon tank, right? Let's see. Yes, we are. This is the one that's been the struggle. We've been trying to. I just clicked it again twice. I set it down. Sorry, not sorry. Phosphate tests. How's that? Good for you guys?
That's lovely, that is.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Where is... I need more coffee. Oh, I still have some. Cool. Definitely a drink. This is my Tapajos Firemouth tank. There's a Pleco in there, some Adolfo Corys, and a Festival. And it's been an algae problem. This is a 55. I really need to upgrade this tank. I keep saying that, I keep forgetting about it. I should put it in the book. The fish book. I am going to take my trusty Python, put my Python adapter that I 3D printed. Whoa, almost fell. So I don't suck up any fish. We like to be curious. Let's do this. Start taking stuff out of here. Now, one of the things I noticed this morning is this filter started making a hell of a racket because it's trying to suck up nothing but blackroot algae. So it's choked right here. I can see it. So we're going to clean that up. I did have that little algae bin.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, I see a Fisherman L33 in there.
Yep, right there. He lives under that cave. All right, that's cleaned off. How about here? Let's get this out of here. Try and clean it out from the intakes here. Don't you eat me. Don't you bite me. Alright, we're gonna get that, we're gonna get that. Alright, that's pretty clean. Let's try and clean up whatever mulm is in that bulbitis. I guess we'll keep this on low for now. Actually, I should probably turn that off. It's not sucking up everything. There's a thing of driftwood. This bulbitis tends to get a ton of mulm stuck in it. I guess I can pull some of this algae off, but honestly, it's kind of pointless. Trying to get it off of stuff like this might be a little more worthwhile, but the plants are getting it on them. We should take off. Actually, we should just take this off. Whoops. Let's get the water sucked
Master
there.
Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said. Okay, the BBA auction has started. Opening bid is $5. Who's wanting some?
Send it all to you, Edward.
John McKenzie said you can use your excess BBA to watch the eclipse.
Yeah. I should turn this filter off, honestly. Yeah, let me do that real quick while I try. Let's turn it off while we're doing this so it doesn't just suck up all this algae that we were trying to unsuck, or whatever, that we were trying to suck. We don't want it sucked up there, we want it sucked up here. Now this bulbitis used to be on that rock, but it came loose. That's not a good sign, right? It's not a good sign that the roots are all covered in black-red algae. Should probably plant this in the soil. Thought it was. Apparently I was wrong. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a twig, or whatever, branch of that. This bulbitis is it's looking sad, man. It was looking so good too when I first got it. I put it in here. The other issue is that I'm pretty sure more plants would help in this tank. But you know, with geos and cichlids, you only get so many through before they actually the festivum is pretty rough on these plants. I think he likes to munch.
John McKenzie said, who's in the path of the death and destruction of the eclipse?
Pennsylvania is more like the western half though, but we should have a pretty good view of it from here. However, like I said, I got to be inside at the time, so that sucks. All right, dude, chill out, chill out. Nobody's hurting you. Nobody's hurting you. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. You're freaking out, man. You're freaking out, man. It's hard not to pull on this. This is like such a flowy little piece. We did add some crypts, I think we added to this tank. Maybe a couple of nubius. I don't see any nubius though. So maybe that is. Definitely added some crypts. I don't know how well they're doing. Did that stop? That did stop. The power head just stopped working. Probably clogged up. Let's try and unclog it. The geos are just hanging out like, is there food for us or what, man? Ugh. This thing is like really struggling between
And Master Aquatics. Just
Brown.
call me Eduardo said this tank with its BBA has been a real pain in the visual. Ask Jason.
Jeez Louise, man, that woman is loud. Is it really loud for you guys too? Because I can tone her down. I mean, I know she's animated, but like this is struggling like hell. Just wants to die. Just wants to die. Like, kill me, please. Yeah, so is that bot too loud? She coming through too strong? That could decrease her volume. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad thing. And I'm not reading chat at the moment, so might just have the bot tell me she's too loud.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said. But then again, it does look great.
It's the exclamation points that do that. Oh, he's here.
Long Family Shoal said, is it Eduardo speaking in all caps?
It's always Eduardo speaking in all caps.
John McKenzie said she's extra loud for Eduardo.
Yeah, it's the caps. Eduardo, stop using caps. And Fishymon, good morning. What's up, man? I know you're here because I heard you. Get that spinning again. Oops. Sounds like it's gonna stop. Trying to do like a 50% water change. That's what I've been doing on these. I need to go to the other end and kind of clean up some of the algae that I've been sucking up. This does seem like it's draining a little slower.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, but she brightened up all those sleepy chatters, Jason.
Does she? Does she really? Is that just your opinion, man? Alright, let's clean out some of this algae that's choking this up. And while that's draining...
Fisherman 64 said, Jazrin, I stopped listening to you 5 minutes ago.
Oh my god. Jazrin. That's the other one I got to train out of her. Forgot about that one. We're going to do phosphate and nitrates. Yet again. I don't think nitrates are the problem though. But phosphates I do think are an algae creating mess problem thingy. Right? I'm just getting set up for these tests. I gotta clean the test tubes. They're still in the thing from last week. We'll rinse them out over here. I should fill the vials up before I start filling the tank up. So I'm going to rinse these, and then I'm going to rinse them with some RO, just to make sure that they're kind of not contaminated before I put them in the tank and contaminate them. I don't know. I just feel like they need to be rinsed, so I'm not getting any tap water in there. Alright. While it's still draining, fill them up. It's too much, but there's an easy way to fill them up. Let's go. Get your water out. I should use the... Oh shit, what am I doing? Spilled water all over my phone. Oh. This maybe? Yeah.
Fishymon 64 said, good morning, everyone.
Yo. You survived the earthquake, man? Everything alright? I know you called me, but I didn't see it. I was in a meeting. I had my benefits meeting for work was same time you called me. And by the time I got done with the meeting, you were definitely at work. Pick our new benefits this week. It's like every year. So it's time to pick new benefits. We got this great every year. Oh, your deductible's going up. Oh, your copay's going
Master
up.
Aquatics.
Oh, your
Just call
coverage
me
is going
Eduardo
down.
said. And I didn't use caps that last text, Jason.
Good. You're learning. We'll treat you. We'll train you yet, man. All right. Let's leave it at this. We're getting pretty low here. That's a good 40% water change. And that pump is starting to grind, so I don't want to get too crazy with it. Let's move that up there. Let me wrap up this hose. I'm going to set these over there for now.
Fishroom64 said, I'm a little shaken up.
Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know if you felt it. I mean, I felt it. Can't imagine you didn't if you were home. Your house is kind of like mine. It's been built like a while ago. A brick house or whatever. I definitely felt it shaking. And I'm sure like my wife was on the second floor. She definitely felt the house shaking. She came running out and go, what the hell was that? I'm like, I don't know. I think it was an earthquake. Weird. Crazy. Alright. Enough of that. Alright. Let's move. Start
Allison
filling this back up.
felt it in the dock office.
Did you? I am. That's pretty wild. Alright, I'm going to start filling that up while I start getting these vials ready for testing. So let me move them to the other spot. I have the vials full of tank water.
The first time in years, she said. Fishyman64 said the center was Lebanon, New Jersey. It was 4.8.
Yeah, 4.7.8. First time in years, she said. Yeah, she felt it upstairs. I get what you're saying. Left myself wide open for that. Problem is the delay that I gotta remember the joke that you're making hours after you made the joke. Alright, that's filling up. Let me set this camera up so we can see what we're doing over here. That should be pretty good. That should be pretty good like that. Yeah, we need to tighten that. There we go. Alright. We got a little bit of time on that, so we'll come over here. Let me get to my thing. We want to go to that camera. Now, I do this every time, but
Master Aquatics,
you
just
never know.
call me Eduardo said. Please hit the like, or an earthquake will shake you up too.
Yeah. These are drop checkers, and they work using light through, and they just read. I guess the sensor can read the number, but the color is better than the eye can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Snoop Doggy Dog and Dr. Dre is at the door.
There we go. So you calibrate it to the tank to a clear vial, and then you add the solution. I gotta keep an eye on that tank so I don't overflow it. Keep looking behind me. I'm half distracted. These come in packets. This is the only thing that's kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass, is you have to get the powder in the thing. It's not horrible. Like once you get a method down, not bad. Oh shit. That ain't good. It would help if that is not my. The tank sounds like it's getting full. Not
Dave's
quite.
aquarium thoughts said, are those Hannah instruments, right?
Yep. Yep. That's exactly what they are. I don't know if this little bit will matter. I don't think it will. Get it in. Get it in. Yeah. A little bit out of there. Oh shit. Hang on. gotta shut this off. Oh! It was close. Alright, anyway. So the stuff in there. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. And put it in here. Press and hold. Counts down 7 minutes. And then it's going to read the number. It's going to shine a light through there. It's going to determine what color it is. And it's going to use that on its known set of colors. And it's going to give you a number to correspond. Alright, same thing with the phosphate test. Now these are, Hannah's known for marine stuff. I've said this before. These two tests are good for both marine and freshwater. So, but these are because they're like the high range ones.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said, I think people use a straw with that stuff.
Interesting. Or a funnel. That'd be a good idea. That would be a great idea. Small funnel. Genius. Pure genius, man. Why didn't I think of that? I don't think much. I don't think enough. Alright, same idea. I'm usually pretty good at this. I say that. No, what it was is I couldn't. I'm not gonna say it. I just couldn't. It was at a weird angle. Should have moved that thing first.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, Jason, since when do you think?
See? This is
Thank
stuff I
you,
do with.
Fisherman64, for the $3 USD super
Look at
sticker.
you, dude.
You rock.
You rock, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. The temperature sensor is going off here. Hang on. We're at 40 or 70. Yeah, 74.9. Why can't I say words? 74.9. This is where it dropped a couple of degrees, 3 degrees from the water change. Anyway, shake, 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 shake. Pretty good. Take it in. Press and hold. This one only takes 3 minutes. So we'll check back with that in a few minutes. I am going to rinse this out now. Try to get ahead of this. This is just tank water anyway. Rinse it. And I rinse it with some RO. Kind of make sure I don't get any like minerals stuck in there. And then I put it away on my little test tube rack. And then we wait. I could put my Python adapter back on my Python. I can swap looking at this for a minute and we can look back at fish tanks.
3G said, just like DG only takes 3 minutes.
Nice. Burn. He's referring to the other white powder in a straw. I didn't even think about that. Yes. I guess. Hang on, let's see if there's more coffee. Oh, is there coffee? How is there that much coffee? There's no way that she made another pot. She had a big enough pot.
64 said, and then.
And then. It's extra coffee today. I think she made extra. Nice. There's more coffee than we know what to do with.
Dave's aquarium thoughts said, burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Burn, baby, burn. All right, we can top this off a little bit more. That made me nervous. I was across the room and it looked like it was about to overflow. That's good. It's good. It's good. Cool. We can close this. Close this. We gotta turn this back on. Get this hose out of the way.
Thank you, Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo for the $20 USD super sticker. You rock!
You do rock, and thank you very much. It was very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, like I said before, earlier, in case anybody wasn't here, we use that all for giveaways.
64 said, "Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory falling on my head like a new emotion."
We gotta find one of the old easy streams where you were actually on there singing that. Somebody could point me to that. I would use that. We'll use that.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, "Good morning, red laser."
Is there like a lion in the background of that? And Eduardo, how are you the one that always manages to figure out how to like break the bot? What's up with that? We got 55 seconds. Oh, this one's already done. Hey, those phosphates went up. Oh yeah, I did FERT last week too, so that's probably why. Hang on, let's check it out. The phosphate test is done, and it says 055. Let me open my trusty spreadsheet. My printer's done printing. Sheet. Yup, that one. Go to the 55 gallon. Today is April 8? No, 7. What was it? 2024. 0.55.
Fishymon64 said,
What's
"Here
inside?
comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory falling on my head like a new emotion."
Parum-pum. Alright, this is where we're at. My mouse, here it is. This week right there. Bam. We're climbing. Phosphates are climbing. See what the nitrates are in a minute. Starred. Look at this, man. Can I show these? Yeah. Well, I don't want to show them here. Yeah, cool. Let's go back here. This has got 20 some seconds left. I'll pop this up. 80. 5010. Unknown depths, unknown memberships. Super sticker from Fishymon. Super sticker from Eduardo. Thanks, guys. And all these cool members.
Window Liquor #5 said, "How did the space shuttle turn out?"
Oh, the spaceship? Actually, really well. Hang on, it's reading the thing at the moment. 35.6, is that what that says? It might say 8. 35, I think it says 35.6. 35.6. Yeah, that's actually down from last week a little bit. Let's check that out real quick. Let me double check that it says 0.6 and not 0.8, because there's a glare on it. 0.6. Okay. I am going to open these up and take their vials out. Why don't you guys look at that chart? You can see the nitrates have been going kind of steady-ish around the same area there. Last week I did put fertilizers in the tank, which I guess it's good for the plants, but it's also good for the algae. So maybe that's why there's more phosphorus this time around. Yeah. I just changed water, so the tank should be less now. We're gonna keep up on this, guys. Every week we're gonna try and stay on this. Window Liquor, don't let me forget. You're pretty good at that. Keeping on me. Alright. I think we're done with that. Let me get my coffee.
Fishymon64 said, "Perpum pum pum."
Parum pum pum. Parum pum pum pum. Alright, where are we at? We don't need to be looking at this. We can go back to that. Okay, that's the tank we're looking at. This is why we have all those problems. I'm sure there's other tests I could do, like well, potassium is a test. That's a macronutrient.
Master Aquatics,
That's a
"Just
rough
call me
test.
Eduardo," said, "Jason, isn't that what you have me for? Breaking the bot is my lifelong duty."
Yeah, you're good at it, dude. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the 3D print. It's in pieces still, because I'm trying to get my son is like Been pretty good in painting like little figurines and stuff, like minis. So I have it in a position where it's ready to be painted. Let's put it that way. Here, we'll go over here. I'll show you guys. It's from a space game. This is what we call the Caterpillar. It's a cargo vessel. I got like, that's the bottom, that's the side, that's the top. This is the cockpit. That will go here. I left it off so I could paint it. It's glued there.
Window Licker Hash 5 said, Jason, please print a fish human with his big boots, air bubbler for a tank.
And these are
How cool.
the engines.
I would definitely buy one. Who's with me in that one?
2 engines. The other engine goes to the other side. And there's some guns that go into turrets. And that's the thing. But it's currently weighted in pieces so it can be
Fishroom
painted.
64 said 1, 2, 3, 4. Snoop Doggy Dog and Dr. Dre is at the door.
But the other thing I've been printing, this one just got done, is show you guys this. And this needs to be cleaned up. I print this, it's called a brim on these, but these are for the Python adapters. Here's the ring. And here's the thing. I gotta peel all this excess plastic off of it. Yeah. Digimon's on a roll. Anyway, I gotta clean up that edge, but yeah. Essentially that fits in here to make that. This is the medium one. And I also have the large one printed already. And that's how I make Python adapters. I gotta clean this one up. And I need, yeah, that's cool. Yep. I know I think Salient has one of everyone, like the small, medium, and fine. I haven't printed any of the small ones recently. But I think that small one is only really good if you got like little babies. Little babies. Let's get back to this tank. Get something to look at. So I've been working on big boots air bubbler for a tank. Yeah. See, you just say it's like easy, just like print up anything. It's not easy to print up everything. You gotta have a model. You gotta design it. You can't just say, oh, print. You gotta be a design. Like when I did the like this Python adapter, I sat in CAD or a CAD program.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, do those adapters fit all types of Pythons, Jason?
As far as I know, like as long as it's a Python brand, it seems to be working on everybody I've given it to. I know the first couple, some people complained they were loose.
Said, nice job on that ship, looks good.
Thanks, man. It's like, you know, the seams there were that wasn't glue. That was like a putty to kind of like fill in any gaps that were there. So that's kind of why the seams were white. The whole thing's gonna get painted, so hopefully you don't see any of those gaps because it's like a Bondo, you know. It's a body filler. All right, yeah. So what are we doing now? We did that water change. We did the babies. We checked out. Oh, we gotta feed. Yeah, let's feed those guys. Oh wait. Yeah, this is not the camera you're looking at. Cool. I didn't want to start wiggling you guys all over the place. You're gonna see a tripod moving in here. Actually, we might need to go this way. Here we go. We gotta lower this. That's probably good. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna sit here like this. Get the camera a good angle first, and then we'll come in with the
Fisherman64 said, yeah, Jasmine, you never printed anything for me.
I know, dude. I gotta, yeah, but the problem is it's not just about printing. I gotta design it. You did send me a file for your knife thing, and I totally forgot. Like, you sent it to my phone, so at that point I don't think I had any way to transfer it from my phone, and I totally forgot about it. And you never reminded me, so I blame you entirely for this. All right, let's go to this tank. Let's adjust this camera. Like how I did that? I just blamed him. Took no responsibility for my own actions. Alright, that's a pretty good lay of the land. There's some Cyanodorsalis. I couldn't remember the name. They look like they're about to color up. The
Master
lights. I don't
Aquatics,
think the
just
light's
call
on
me
this tank.
Eduardo. Said, blame me, Jason. I'm always guilty for something.
Well, those are what they call the blueback blue eyes. This is a brackish tank. The other thing in this tank is what do we call them?
Escubuto CFL Aquatics said, can you make adapter to fit PVC pipe half inch or 3/4 inch?
Why did she get a? What the heck was this? She just have an accent? All right, I'm gonna.
Shady Grady said, good morning, everyone.
Shady Grady, what's up, man? Put some black worms in there. They should whatever settles to the bottom should bring out the flounders. Let's see. Now what was the question here? Can you make an adapter to fit PVC pipe half inch or 3/4 inch? Like what kind of adapter?
Window
Like
Licker
that?
Hash 5 said, maybe talk to Rico. I think he has a printer too. Maybe he has program for figures.
Yeah, yeah. That's a resin printer he has, and yes, they do figures a lot better. They do. Resin printers are good for fine detail stuff, like small. They usually have a smaller print bed. Filament printers, what I have, they can do usually bigger stuff. I have to shut off. This needs to shut off. Yeah, my son also is has access to a print lab at his college, so he's been doing a lot of 3D printing too. I had him print out the guns for that thing because the guns were too small for my printer to do. So he's got access to like resin printers up there. Told him to print me out the guns. She didn't use caption. She still yelled. I think it's the exclamation point. No, never mind. There was no exclamation point. FU is what she said. She didn't read that, did she?
Go with the flow. Aquatics said, Jason, have you ever tried breeding a mono shrimp in your brackish tank?
No, I haven't.
Fishyman64 said, Jasserin, I stopped listening to you 5 minutes ago. Perpum.
Perpum. She did freak out. No, but I do have some buried. Did the flounder come out? He did come out. I see him. There he is. I do have some buried Amano shrimp in my Gertrude tank. We were just looking at that a little while ago. I see 4 Amano shrimp right here in front of me, and one of them is definitely buried. The other one
Window
looks like
Licker
it
Hash
might
5
be.
said, those flounders are really freaky on the big screen.
Nice.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said, but I am the only one that has bred a mono shrimp. Richard Lowell.
It's definitely tempting. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad. See, the thing is, like, all right, I don't know enough about Amano shrimp, so can they live long term in brackish? Because I would really like to get some shrimp
she got excited because
that
it
are
was
brackish.
me.
She did get excited because of you. You got her all worked up, dude. Here's another one. There's 2 more. I see a total of 3. Or did we see number 4 too? I don't think we saw number 4. I don't know how many worms are left. Oh, that's spooked. What is he kicking up there? Is that a rock? What the hell is that? Dead fish?
Mel Wool said, yes, Aminos can live in brackish.
What is that thing you just kicked up? I gotta go over and look at this. Like full-time brackish? Like never leaving brackish, or they need fresh water at some point? What is that thing they just kicked up?
Zero Dog Go with the Flow
I know what that
Aquatics
is.
said, Jason, yes, they can.
That's from last night. There's like those little shrimp that I fed, and they're still in the tank. Yes, full-time. Okay. Well, maybe I will acclimate one of the adults and have her drop the fry and then just leave the fry in there for a while, and maybe when, if I get too many of them, I'll start moving fry out or juvies out when they get bigger. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. That could be a bad idea. They could just like overrun.
SSUFL Aquatics said, are those like flounder?
Mm-hmm. They are not like flounder. They are flounder. They are freshwater flatfishes is what they're
Mel Wool said,
considered,
yes,
but
Jason, that would work.
they're technically brackish. Or they can go full salt. I guess when they're full adults, they just go. Some people have said these are good for reef aquariums too.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo, said, Jason, it is easy buried females. Place in the brackish tank for 24 hours and then remove. Leave fry for a week. Then also remove it is what I do.
Yeah, but can you?
0.07 salt %. And join me breeding Amanos.
Yeah.
Fishyman64 said, Catherine, yeah, that's what I was saying. Go with the Flow Aquatics, said Jason, it's worth a try.
It is worth a try, honestly. I have enough of them. I would feel bad if I killed it, but I'm only seeing 3 of these dudes. Where's my number 4? He was out there the other day. I saw all 4 of them. They aren't touching the, interesting. I guess they ate enough last night, and whatever they didn't eat is just going to sit there and rot, so that's probably not a good thing. There's a bunch of those. Not mysis shrimp. There's something like that, though. I can't remember what they are. You know what? I gotta Google this, because this is driving me nuts. It's like San Francisco, or, frozen, if I can spell frozen fish food. I'm sure it's going to be up here. Something. Images. It's just giving me not frozen foods. The plankton? I don't think it was plankton. It's too small. It wasn't krill.
Window Liquor #5 said, how's the salt tank doing?
Well, it's a good question. Salt tank is doing well, except the vermitid snails are still there, and
Jenny Lynn said, Jason the 4th is back between the rock and glass on left.
is he? On the left, between the rock and the glass. I believe you. Oh, I see him. He's coming around. I think that's the one, right? Cool. It's a little late to the game.
Fishyman64 said, frozen fish heads is what it was.
Nope. See frozen fish.
SWFL Aquatics said, is my button not updating? 50 people in channel, only see 14 likes.
What? It's unconscionable. Unconscionable. Alright. Alright. I see. Let's go to live. Let's go to the live chat. Alright. What we got? I see 39 likes. I'm going to give myself 1. Cool flounder. Thanks, man. Still trying to figure out what fish food I got. It's not beef hearts, not bloodworms. Not bloodworms. It's whatever company this is. This is San Francisco Bay. Okay. So let's look at San Fran.
Mel Wool said, I see 40.
Cisco Bay. Frozen fish food. Cichlid Delight. Nope. Carnivores. Nope. Not mussels. Why? Why don't you just show me?
Fishyman64 said, I see 44.
Cool. Yeah, if you haven't hit that like, please do. It helps. Was it let's just go to their website. How about that? Products. Fish food.
Kalish said, good morning, Jason. Hello, wonderful people.
Good morning, Kalish. What's going on?
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said, I see naked fish.
Maybe it wasn't by them. Mysis, no. Reef plankton, no. Squid, no. Silver sides, no. Maybe it wasn't by them. I don't see it on their list of things. It wasn't frozen. Maybe it was frozen plankton. Yes, it was frozen plankton. That's exactly what it is. For some reason, the other thing didn't look like it. Here, I'll show you the picture I'm looking at. This is on their website. This is what I was feeding these guys. And I've also feed the saltwater tank this too. I actually feed the anemone this. See those little, so they look like a little shrimp with little black eyes. Whoops. Enhanced for small carnivores, proteins, lipids, whatever, yada yada yada. That's it. That's what I've been feeding them. Also feed the anemone that. Let's go look at the. Oh, here. Let's do this. We've seen the flounders are all over the place. They're still looking for food, but I think there was really only like a handful of worms, and I think one of them ate most of them. So, but they did get fed last night. Ooh, look at that. We can use that to our advantage. Is Kalish is here, right? Yeah. Hang on. This is, if we can not spook this guy, I'm going to try not to spook him. I'm going to move this up. Okay, you can see the remnants of their pectoral fin that sticks out further there, right? Can you? Oh, there's a horrible glare. Yes, you can see it though. Kind of. Yeah.
So WFL Aquatics said flounders are cool.
This is how one of the ways that you can determine what species of flounder it is what side that remnant of that pectoral fin. Can I move this over here and get rid of that glare a little bit? Does that help? Let's hope. Yes, that made it a lot better. You see on the bottom of them there, on the bottom of the picture, that little frill that sticks out further. Ooh, I'm hearing myself. Let's hit the button. Barbara Jackson, good morning. The bot stop? Did I stop? Am I here? I'm here. I didn't hear the bot read that. Oh, it's because you didn't use. You got to use exclamation speak.
Master Aquatics, just call me. Eduardo said, "Good morning, Barbara."
Good morning, Barbara. Okay. Well, you just swam away. Anyway, depending on what side that's on.
Said, "Don't look at the eclipse with the naked eyes. It will burn your retards." Barbara Jackson said you have pink pancakes.
I do. I do. Little pink pancakes. They're on the undersides are pink. All right, let's move this camera. And let's look at the saltwater tank. Whoops. Try not to knock things around.
Kalish said mine looks the same.
Cool. You might have the same ones. Those are the Acaridae, I think is what they were. Chiridae. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chiridae, Caridae. All right. Look at saltwater. Tank is a little dirty, a little grubby.
Go with the flow. Aquatics said there's the Blackbeard algae farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what we're looking at here real quick. Change the camera. Oh.
That's lovely, that is.
It's got a horrible. Oh, we're all zoomed in too. But we might need to zoom in for this little bit here. Yep, let's do that. There's such a horrible glare. Let me try turn.
Fisherman64 said Kenny.
Helped a little. Okay, there's the anemone on the left. There's the cleaner shrimp on the right. Clownfish are playing in the anemone. There is some coral, soft corals in the middle there. And if you notice, at the top, there is some aptasia. Bum, bum, bum. Here, let me see if I can point it out. There's actually a lot of aptasia, I noticed. I think it's kind of gotten to the point where I don't know if I can contain it. Let me see. Maybe if I stand over here and kind of block that, we can see a little bit better. I'll set this here so I can see what you're seeing. Yes, that does help. Somewhere around here-ish, there's some aptasia. There's also a big piece up there. Nope. Yeah, you can see it right above there, and no, we're too high on that one. Gotta come down. I'm trying to point it out on the camera, but I got such a delay, I have to wait like 30 seconds. Alright, let's move back. Went too low. A little higher. There's one right there I'm dragging across it. Oh. Up.
Barbara Jackson said, is Aptasia like saltwater duckweed?
No, it's a saltwater, it's an anemone. There, you know what would be easier if I just stuck my finger or hand in there. Pointed out. Right there is Aptasia. Ooh, right there is some Aptasia. You get out of here. Get out of here. There's a little one right there. There's a couple little ones right here. There's also some in the back here that I've seen around the back. Yeah, I can't even reach it. So I got an issue, man. Might be time. A weed? No, it is not a weed. It is it's an anemone. An anemone. An anemone.
Kalish said like a hydra?
Kinda,
Dangerous?
yeah. Thing is, it's pretty prolific. So
Fishyman64 said it's like salty hydra.
It's like salty hydra, bigger. It is an anemone, a type of an anemone, and problem is it spreads really easy. Like it's kind of like hydra, where any piece of it can create a new one. So if you try and just go in there and kill it, you basically just make 100
Barbara
more of
Jackson
them.
said a weedy anemone.
Yeah, I mean, weedy. I do have some Aptasia
Alison
X
S.
stuff.
said Aptasia eating filefish time.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I had one before, but he didn't survive, so I don't know if it was. I think he just starved to death. He wasn't eating. There's also a lot of gunk on this glass right here. Off. Let me get a thing to clean that. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I read up on him a little bit more. Maybe find one that's a little bit more adultish. I don't know if he was getting bullied. Maybe he was getting bullied out of like finding food by the clowns, because the clowns can be pretty territorial, man. Spilled some brine shrimp on the, or whatever, frozen food on the glass. The you can see I still have the cyanobacteria problem, the red algae problem. It's growing back on the glass. It's actually growing back a lot slower than it did last time, so we're gonna just keep on it, I guess. The water quality has seemed to have gotten better since I added that.
Jenny Lynn said, thanks, Jason. Gotta skip out early, going to visit our granddaughter. Catch up all later.
See ya, Jenny. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, I turned on that filter down below again. I forgot to plug that back in. I'm going to turn
Master
up the flow on
Aquatics,
this.
just call me Eduardo, said, is it dangerous for the critters in the tank?
Nah, I mean,
Go with the flow.
it's not more any
Aquatics
dangerous
said, Jason,
than.
squirt some hydrogen peroxide in the Aptasia.
Yeah.
Fisherman64 said, too bad there's not a bee-bay eating fish, it would be fat.
That would be fat. Well, everybody tells me it's filefish and, or flagfish and, what the heck is the other one? Siamese algae eaters. Speaking of Siamese algae eaters, I have one in quarantine. You can check on those guys. It's been a while. Yeah, however, this Aptasia problem, it's what it is I guess it can take over the tank pretty easily and kind of grow everywhere. A lot of aquarists think it's unsightly, a nuisance, like a weed. However, I don't think it's really going to hurt much as far as the fish go. I don't think it's going to kill any fish. It's not like there's babies in the tank or anything like that you got to worry about. I suppose it could be like Hydra and catch babies, but then again, so can the coral. And the big ass anemone that's over there, right? That's probably a bigger threat than the Aptasia is to some fish. Aren't they like filter feeders, I guess? So, if anything, they're kind of keeping the water calm. I do have that Aptasia
Barbara
X
Jackson
stuff.
said, cool shrimp.
Thanks. Yeah, he's a
Fish
cleaner
Jam
shrimp.
said, put a needle into the middle of the Aptasia with calcium or kalkwasser.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I have that Aptasia X stuff, which is basically what he just said. It's like calcium stuff. But however, That's a whole lot. And this is only what I can see, and I can already see on the backside there's a whole bunch I can't see. So I'm just pissing in the wind, man. You know what I mean? Because everything, it's just gonna go. I'm just gonna force it to where I can't see it. Right? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a seesaw. Seashell. Seashell. Sally Seashell by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. I hear that thing rattling. I'm gonna turn this down a little.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, is pissing in the wind really going to work, Jason?
No, it never does. Not well, anyway. My experience. One of those things you do once and don't do again. Alright, let's go over here. We still gotta check out the algae, or the, what do you call it? I think of the word. Guppy grass that I cleaned out of that first fry tank to see if there's any like hidden passengers. Alright, we should do a water change on this tank, honestly. Not that tank. Well, that one probably needs one too, but I'm gonna move this camera.
Barbara Jackson said I had a ton of hydra and the hovering zebra loaches took care of all of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a video on the channel about hydra. It's called Monsters in the Fishroom, and I had a big problem in that 55 that has the blackbird algae in it now. I had a big hydra problem in there, and I pretty much cured it without doing anything other than water changes and feeding
Window
different
Liquor
foods.
5 said, how's the flow on the canister? Have you swapped out the pre-filter yet?
No, I haven't actually. And the flow seems pretty good. I don't know if you can see it. It's shooting pretty well over here. Let's go over to this side. Still pumping it out. I think we're a little zoomed in here. I don't remember. But you can see how the canister's going with the flow. That's pretty much the saltwater tank right here, guys. Ooh, it must be 11:30 because the lights are going off. It is 11:30. All right, well, we got a little bit of time yet, so let's let me turn on this. This is the default camera. I've not swapped out the canister yet. I'm really bad with canisters, man. I usually just let them run. Okay, this is the quarantine tank. It's been a little neglected. In here should be.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said, still Jason. That tank looks awesome.
Thanks, man. It's coming. I wish that red algae would go away, but other than that, I think it's all right. Aptasia sucks.
Barbara
the
Jackson
vermitid
said
snails
that's a bit of moss.
sucks. Yeah, that is a bit of moss. That's from colored guppies, man. He gave me like a little clump, and it turned into. Actually, he gave me quite a bit, but it does what it turned into. All right, let's see if we can find the fish first, and then we'll do a water change. How about that? So let me take this lid off. Set it to the side here. Now I'm going to root around in here. There I see at least 2 of the pandagars. That's the word I'm looking for. Do we have any more fish in here? Or did we lose them? Nope, there's the Siamese algae eater. See him right there. Where are the other 2 pandagars? There's one. I see 3. We just swam right in the back there. Should be one more in here. I do know that one was like 2 of them were fighting with each other, so maybe. Oh, I see. Where he went. But I just stirred everything up. I can confirm 3 pandagars. I have not seen 4. So maybe one of them didn't make it. Maybe we're getting territorial. I don't know. Let's do a water change. But the Siamese algae eater's doing good. He looks pretty fat too, honestly. I've been feeding this.
Mel Wool said Pandagaris are my favorite by far. I need them in
They're pretty
every
cool.
tank.
I just got these. This is the first time I've ever had them. I have other garas, but not pandas. I have spilotas and rufus. Gara rufus. I'm gonna take this off. Gonna suck up some mulm. I should probably fert this tank, man. I think it's been a while. I don't think I put any ferts in this tank.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo said I got 8 Siamese Algaea eaters, and they are all going strong, eating all the Algaea in the tanks.
Nice. Well, there's definitely 2 Pandagars over there. There's one in the corner back there. I know every time I saw the one, they were fighting each other, so I don't know if it's like maybe they're vying for a female or something, or just territorial. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he took out the competition. No, wait a minute. Oh, I see the other 2 back in the glass there. All right, cool. All 4 of them are here. Guess that's one of the algae eaters. No. Nope, those are Pandagars. Wait a minute. Yes. Those are all 4. Cool. I've seen them all. It's a good sign. All right, that's enough water change. I could probably... We're back on the glass behind the filter over there, so I'm just going to leave them alone. But I can see them. And we saw the algae eater. So yeah, that's all of the fish in that tank. Cool. It's been a while since they've been in there too. It was
said Jason they will get into shuffles, but rarely do damage to each other overall.
Yeah, I just noticed that it was like anytime he got near him, he would chase him away. Anytime there was food in there, he got aggressive. Anytime there was, but it's just like, you know, what do you call it? Harassing them. But sometimes you harass a fish enough, it will die. So that's what you got to worry about. What are we doing here? This has got to go. All right, that's that. Let's put this away. Let's fill this up. And then we're probably got enough time to get out of here. I know Kenny E does his members only live stream for Danikin Aquatics. And Mike B with our Aquatic Universe usually goes live too. And then this evening is probably Skipper.
Alishan, as said, a tank without BBA will
Is he
wonders
on the
never
road?
cease.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Yeah, those little Panagaras are looking pretty healthy, honestly. They look not looking skinny, which is a good sign. I've been feeding basileers. I've been feeding, whenever I feed live foods, I put it in here. I do put I have that Evo Aquarist, the spirulina paste. And I like that stuff. I got to get more of it. I'm about half empty on it. But I use that for my 397s that I got from Maria. They love that stuff. I throw it in here for the Siamese algae eater because I'm pretty sure he would love that stuff. I do throw it in some other tanks here and there.
Our Aquatic Universe, W/Mike B said Mike B present.
Nice. What's up, dude? I was just saying you usually go live today. Assuming that's still true. Whew. Whoops. Whoops. Oh. All right. We're good.
Mel Wool said Jason they love tube effects and brine shrimp and zucchini also repashing.
Nice. Well, I used to feed Rapashi. Then I got paranoid because there was a friend of mine that they fed Rapashi to their tank and like lost like an entire colony of plecos. Like I don't remember which are the 296s, something like that. I don't remember. The ones that are like zebras or tigers. Yeah. So ever since then, I got a little leery about using Repashy, and their stuff wasn't out of date. It was good. It was new stuff. I don't know. Made me paranoid. But that Evo Aquarius, I mean, it's not cheap, but it is good stuff, and I like it because, well, Fishymod's the one who turned me on to it. He uses it all the time for his plecos. But what's nice about it is, like, you get the crumbles or the pastes, it likes to sink, like, right away, so that, like, it just lays on the bottom for the bottom, like, plecos to feed on the bottom. I have, I'll show it to you guys in a second. I just want to clean the lids on this tank real quick before I put them back. That way we get some fresh light in there. And don't let me forget to put ferts in there, just to keep that algae going, or the moss going. Alright, put the lid back on this without breaking anything. Absolutely. There we go. There we go. Alright, lids are on. There's 3 there. The one's still in the corner there. Can't see it now with the lid on. I'm pretty sure that Siamese algae eater just hangs out in that algae all day, man. There he is. He came out. He's got a nice little round belly on him.
Window Licker #5 said, I hear Repashy really stinks when you make it.
Yeah. Grub pie is pretty much the foulest thing I've ever smelled in my life. It's pretty rank. It's tough. It's tough to handle. All right, what else we got to do?
08 said you say it 3 times if you don't want to forget ferts. Ferts.
Ferts. I totally just forgot. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, and I'll show you the paste while we're here. This is only a 10-gallon tank, so I just need to squirt like
Master Aquatics.
1.
Just call me Eduardo, said Jason. In all honesty, you have amazing tanks and the reason I am here
Thanks.
almost every Sunday with you. Thank you.
Let me turn the light on. It's still dark in here. All right, this is the spirulina paste that I got. It's like basically what it sounds like, a paste. I usually roll it up in a ball. That's a good size, big size. Toss it in there, it sinks to the bottom. I'll do that for the pleco tanks. Or I'll do that for the 387s because they're Panax. I believe they're Panax. They like the veggies. A couple little balls I throw in there, and then that's it. The other stuff they have is it's like a crumble. It's kind of like that, but a little different. Just gonna throw this in.
Master Aquatics. Just call me Eduardo, said, and I really love you ignoring my compliment.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. All right, I got different kinds of Evo here. I tried out like a sampler. I just got like a bunch of sample stuff. This is like veggie sticks. The veggie eaters really like this too. I noticed that. I haven't used much of this yet because I'm still trying to use up other stuff. Same thing with this is the seafood dust. Seafood soft gran. I'll show you what the soft gran looks like. I mean, we all know what sticks look like. But the soft gran's kind of like that. It's like a crumble. I'll feed a little bit here. And just kind of slowly sinks. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Put some in here for the snails. The rabbit snails. It's been a while since I put in. I always feed fry food in there. But yeah, that's about it. This is insect meal. This is unopened, so I don't want to open it. Yeah, it's 75 grams, and it went for $20. So I think I got this at the last swap we were just at. I got that from Subaru. I'm in 1 millimeter granule size. Oh, it's just a German company. Not a whole lot of people were importing this, so that's kind of one of the reasons why it's hard to find. Or expensive. Whoa. Yeah, so we're gonna let that We're gonna do that. Yep. Let me put these back on auto. Turn this back to here.
Window Liquor Hash 5 said a really cool tank is the cave tank, but Jason doesn't show it much.
You're right. You're honestly right. I don't.
Master Aquatics.
Part of the reason I don't
Just
show
call
it
me
much is
Eduardo
because
said
it's
we
really
do
hard to
spend more
film
money
it in
on our
that
fish
corner.
food than our own human food.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I do spend a lot on that. All right, what are we looking at here? All right. One thing we got to do yet. Oh yeah, we got to look for stuff in the guppy grass. We have never searched for shrimp or fry, so we're gonna do that real quick. Here, let's move you up a hair. Over this way, maybe down. Can you see in there? Oh, you can see as good as I can see. Whoa, you're a little. Let's get a little higher here. There we go. Let me get another bucket. Get a bucket. There's so many buckets laying around. I should really consolidate. I keep generating buckets because the salt water comes in a 5-gallon bucket. And whenever I run out of salt water, stupid paintbrush just fell in the stupid sink. I should have put this away a long time ago. This paintbrush. It's in my way. In my way. In my way. You see what I'm seeing? What are we looking at? Where's my camera?
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo said that's a lot of grass, Jason.
That's the guppy
Must be mine
grass.
too.
Where's my light? I need a flashlight. Oh yeah, you can see that good. It's good. It's a good picture right there. I have this flashlight. Here's my coffee. We gotta get out of here soon. So it's already 1:15. This is all we gotta do. So I am going to.
Victor C said thanks for live streaming Depths Uncown.
No, close, but you're welcome, dude. Thanks for being here, man. You're solid. You're a solid supporter of this channel, man. I appreciate it. All right, let's look. Do we see any little swimmers?
WFL Aquatics said how many buckets does a fish keeper keep?
As many buckets as a fish keeper can keep. How many buckets can a bucket keeper keep if a bucket keeper can't keep bucket? All right, we're just gonna. I'm sink or swim, dudes. Look at this guppy grass. I mean, this is, people would buy that. That's $5 right there. Here's another $5. Algae free too. Duckweed free. This is premium guppy grass. I'm charging extra. Yeah, this is $15 worth of guppy grass. I am gonna put this wad that I have in my hand here in with the bottle sharks, because they do like to nibble on this stuff. Trust me. Go. Takes them a little while, a couple weeks usually, but they'll pick at it. Thank you,
Kalish, very much for the 5 gifted memberships.
Kalish, you're awesome. Thank you. All right, now this is a good way to test. Now we don't have a whole lot of fish left in here, or guppy grass. I'm just gonna do this. Get that out of there.
Barbara Jackson said I just sold a couple clumps of duckweed to my LFS.
Nice. Maybe I should try selling that. Or, I mean, not the duckweed, this guppy grass. I have put it in all the tanks. I think I'm going to put it in. Do I need another tank here? Put it in the betta tank. Some of it. Yeah, why not? Let's take some, throw it in the betta tank. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy the guppy grass. Should put it in with the goldfish, too. I bet you they'll eat it. Goldfish eat anything. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put half of it in the cichlid tank that has the blackbeard algae problem, and I'm gonna put the other half in with the, oops, sorry, goldfish. Let's see if they eat it. Worst comes to worst, the guppy, the 55 that has the algae problem, it might help. And I'm gonna throw, you know what, I'll put the whatever I got here in this little hand, I'm gonna put in the 75. We'll see what happens with that. The angels and the geos. And I'm pretty sure there's no fish in here, so let's triple check. This flashlight is a little weak. What do I do with the other one? It's over here. This one's definitely brighter. Okay, nothing swimming. Couple snails. I'll drain this. I'll try to get the snails out. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Go back to this. Now, may have had a little duckweed. All right, guys. I think that's where we got done everything today that we can do. I think it was a good time. I appreciate everyone for hanging out and staying with me. Kara C, good morning. Thanks for being here. And if you guys haven't hit the like, please hit the like on the way out. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. If you want me to talk about anything, let me know. You want to see something, whatever, you got something you want to talk about, discuss. Whoops. Here's my email. Feel free to email me here. As always, I appreciate all you for coming. And I guess we'll see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you. Bye.